This month especially has just been a lot, man. We got the Kendrick album, man. We got a Westside Gunn album, man. We got Drake suing Kendrick. We got a project from Kenny Mason. We got all types of projects that dropped this month, man. What it do, YouTube? It is your boy. Real Zay TV, back with another banger today. What a month it has been. It is November 2024, and this might be one of the most jam-packed months music wise and just music hip hop related wise that we've had all year. And it's definitely been a jam-packed year in general. And what I wanted to do today was give somewhat of a recap of just the month and just what I've personally been listening to, what I've personally been paying attention to, enjoying. And I just want to share it with you guys. Maybe it'll become a monthly thing, I'm not sure. Before we get into the video, I need everybody to smash that like button and smash that subscribe button. I'm going to get to 250 subscribers by January 1st, 2025, and I definitely think we can make it, man. So if you messing with your boy, hit that subscribe one time, man. Before we get into anything in November, I just want to backtrack a little bit to October, and I just want to get into like what we finished off with, because we finished off with a Freddie Gibbs album on Halloween, You Only Die Once, and man, that shit has been in the playlist all month, my boy. You know what I'm saying? A great album by Freddie Gibbs. You get classic Freddie, classic Freddie Gibbs flow, just going crazy on the beat. Really good songs. It's Your Anniversary, Cosmo Freestyle. The concept of the album is him like fighting his demons and having conversations with the devil, and the devil like trying to just pull him down this wrong path, and him just trying to stay on like more of a like narrow path, if you know what I mean. Tyler the Creator's Chromakopia, man, great work of art right there, homie. I went to Camp Flognog. The shit was crazy. Everybody's performance was top tier. My favorites would definitely have to be Vince Staples, Schoolboy Q. The Marias was a great performance. Daniel Caesar's performance was top tier. Man, I seen Action Bronson out there. Jordan Ward. Definitely a great artists that were at the Camp Flognog Festival. But Chromakopia was a great album. I really liked the structure of it. I love the theme of it. I love the mask, the wardrobe, the stomping. Everything about it is really cool. You really dive into Tyler's world when you listen to it, and when you watch the videos, and when you just indulge in everything about the album. It's really cool. It really puts you in there. You know, he talks about his dad and feeling paranoid around people in society, not wanting to have children. Very introspective, but you also have your slappers. You got Glorilla, Sexy Red on Sticky with Lil Wayne. You got a great Schoolboy Q feature, in my opinion. You got Doechii on there, the Swamp Princess. You know what I mean? You got Daniel Caesar. There's a lot of people on the album who didn't really do much. They just like, I think Tizo, he just did like some background vocals. I think Daniel Caesar might have done background vocals too. But definitely Chromakopia was solid for sure. Shout out Tyler the Creator. Shout out. We started off November with a new Westside Gunn album called Still Praying. And this is a Westside Gunn album fully produced by DJ Drama. I'm sure there's other co-producers involved, but it was produced by DJ Drama for the most part. Great album. Classic Westside Gunn. You get that classic crack rap, man. You know, your content in this album. You got Benny the Butcher on here, Conway the Machine, Westside Pootie, you know, his daughter, Rome Streets, and everybody did their thing on that one, man. I can't complain. It was a solid album. DJ Drama did his thing on the production. My favorite song from that album is gonna have to be Dr. Britt Baker featuring Brother Tom SOS. I'm not sure who Brother Tom SOS is, but he just comes with these vocals, man, and it just seems like yesterday. It just sounds good. So You guys go definitely tap in with the Still Praying album by Westside Gunn if you haven't done so. You have Ab Soul dropping Soul Burger that on November 8th, so this is about a week into the month, you know what I mean? And Ab Soul dropped a conceptual album in which was an ode to his late friend Doe Burger. And this album he's aiming to make more mainstream music with a less introspective approach. He still brings his bars, but he tries to just kind of make the album a little bit more mainstream, you know. And he said that he wanted to make an album that his lost friend would like to listen to, and it was pretty good. He doesn't, in my opinion, he doesn't succeed in really making slaps and bangers like that you could play on the radio, but he definitely has a few good songs. Doechie's on the album. Vince Staples is on the album, man. Some good songs from that are gonna be All That featuring Problem, I Myself and Me featuring Doechie, and Crazier featuring JID, which was arguably my favorite song on there. You got two wordsmiths just going to battle. Iron sharpens iron. Just a head-to-head gladiator match, man. Shit was legendary. Definitely a great track on the album. So you have Soul Burger by Ab-Soul. Cordae dropped his album titled The Crossroads, and man, I'm a big fan of this album. Cordae flexes his pen hard in this album. He raps about being rich, about having a good life. He also raps about the downsides of his lifestyle, missing out on family, missing out on his spending time with his grandmother. He raps about fatherhood. He raps about all types of stuff. The features were great on this album. He has a great track with Ty Dolla $ign called Pray, which is one of my favorite for sure. He has two Lil Wayne features, Anderson .Paak, Kanye West called No Bad News. Kanye definitely does Kanye is on there, but it just works because it's Kanye, if you know what I mean. I'm definitely impressed by Cordae on this one. This is a young man who has a sick pen and a good flow. Very, very J. Cole-esque, if you know what I mean. Just like focus on the raps. I'm not talking about shooting this. I'm not talking about shooting that. Just a really good display of talent by Cordae. So we're definitely rocking with The Crossroads right now. The Brictionary by Boldy James and Harry Fraud, which I didn't know had came out, so I'm late to the party. I've just been kind of listening to that lately. You have Kenny Mason. He dropped Angel Eyes. It was a small album, 9 tracks, 30 minutes. I really enjoyed the album. In my opinion, there was no bad songs on there. Kenny Mason is so versatile. I just don't even know what genre he is. He makes this type of emo rap and rockstar vibe, but then he could make like a trap song. Then he could make like a more traditional boom bap song, and it's just awesome, man. And like the whole 9 songs, 30 minutes, it was like a perfect little package. No features on there, and there's none needed, in my opinion. So shout out Kenny Mason with Angel Eyes. I'm somewhat new to Kenny Mason, but every time he drops, I'm just adding shit to the rotation more and more. That fool cold through all the classic mixtapes on Apple Music, all the platforms, man, and I'm here for it, my boy. We started off with The Come Up on November 18th. J. Cole dropped his debut mixtape, The Come Up, on DSPs, man. I personally didn't listen to this mixtape too much out of his mixtape series, but I definitely have a few songs that I mess with, like Dead Presidents, you know, Simba, Dollar in a Dream. Definitely just classic joints, man. I'm pretty sure J. Cole was producing his music himself back then, and it's just definitely cool to see, and definitely cool that I don't gotta go to YouTube for this fool's mixtapes no more. On the 22nd, J. Cole dropped The Warm Up on DSPs, bro. It's getting serious. It's getting hot. The Warm Up's definitely a classic mixtape, man. One of the classic mixtapes in the blog era, mixtape era, whatever you want to call it, man. One of the first projects that I ever heard from J. Cole. You got Dead Presidents 2. That boy was out for blood in that song, man. Today, as of November 27th, J. Cole releases Friday Night Lights on DSPs. One of the greatest mixtapes of all time, and I'm not lying to you. I'm not lying to you. Definitely a banger mixtape right there. And it's just nice to know that if I just need to add these, I can actually finally add these mother effers to the mixtape, bruh. These fucking songs to the mixtape, bro. And that's just a blessing, man. I appreciate Cole, man. Hopefully he can finally run the bag up. I don't know how really adding mixtapes to DSPs work. I know it has to do with copyrights and samples and this and that. But definitely dope. Ladies and gentlemen, for the bread and butter, the main dish of this month. It wasn't even the main dish. It was just the full course meal. It was the dessert included. Everything. GNX by Kendrick Lamar. This album right here, for the West Coast, for the streets, for Kendrick fans, for non-Kendrick fans, for the Drake fans, it's for everybody, man. Features from all over LA on this album, man. My favorite songs are gonna be Whacked Out Murals and TV Off. Man, you got amazing features from AZ Chike, Dodie Six, who else did his thing? Peso, my essay, my young essay from the land, man. Peso, SZA did her thing on there. Lefty Gunplay Hands, if you know, you know. Just a great album. You got your like street bangers in there that you could squabble up to, that you could crit walk stomp, whatever you got, whatever you want to do, that you could do that. You got your little vibey songs with SZA on there. You got your introspective tracks where he's just battling with himself and talking to God and this and that. And it just works, man. It just works. I feel like you get something of everything out of this GNX album. And I feel like we can tell, it's almost like a mixtape. If you can tell that he made this in like 3 months, 4 months. All his topics and everything is fairly new. Him talking about the Super Bowl with Lil Wayne, that's fairly new. Like, he definitely made this in the past couple of months, and it's just like a classic already, honestly. I'm telling you guys. And the weight that this album holds for LA and the West Coast in general, it's just different, that I feel like outsiders or people not from here would not really understand, or people who don't listen to the features that are on here from LA. For people who know these guys, that know that they're not even the biggest rappers in LA at the moment, you can tell Kendrick Lamar worked with who he wanted to work with and who he really messed with. This wasn't based off who's the biggest in LA that I want to work with. This is like, I'm going to show love to people that I personally fuck with. You know what I mean? AZ Chike went stupid on Peekaboo. Hit a J3 and Peso on GNX, man. Shit was hard, man. This homie Drake, man, he done called the police, man. Drake done called the police, y'all. So Drake has filed a lawsuit against UMG, which is a Universal Music Group. And I got a little tweet right here. I'd like to just read what they said about it. They said, the suggestion that UMG would do anything to undermine any of its artists is offensive and untrue. We employ the highest ethical practices in our marketing and promotional campaigns. No amount of contrived and absurd legal arguments in this pre-action submission can mask the fact that fans chose the music they want to hear. Damn! They listen to what they want to hear, man. Basically, they said, stop being a sore loser, homie. You lost fair and square. Now Drake is on live streams, and he's talking about fragile ops and stuff. And it's honestly funny. It's like, damn, like, I guess we're seeing the real Drake and, like, actually how he acts when when he loses on this grand of a scale. You know, I personally expected him to, like, be quiet for a little bit and just continue to focus on music and put that out and focus on his craft. Kind of like J. Cole said. He said, Drake, get back to the music, get back to what we started this for. And I don't know, man. He not trying to hear that. So Drake is running wild right now. That guy's in shambles, homie. But pray for that man. You know what I mean? I don't think there's any way he will win this lawsuit at all. But it'll be cool to see what plays out. But that's all I have for you guys this week, this month, whatever. We'll see how this series plays out. You know what I mean? It was kind of fun just talking about everything that I see going on throughout the month, and just with music, what I enjoy, what I don't enjoy. Little funny narratives like the Drake thing and stuff. Like, it's not that, like, that shit, I don't really care too much, but it's just cool to see and cool to just talk about, like, just to have my own little corner of YouTube where I'm just talking and just, you know what I'm saying, just doing me, you know what I mean? So thanks for tuning in. Let me know what you guys have been listening to this month. Let me know if there's anything you feel that I missed. Let me know if you went to Camp Flognog. Let me know anything, man. Comment below what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Let me get a like and subscribe. 250 subscribers by 2025. We could do it, y'all. And thanks for watching, man. Real Zay TV, we are out.